week later, she's rolling around in Louis Vuitton, spreading money in a bizarre fashion. One video, he was with her. The next video, she's by herself. Then she goes home.
The internet woke up to complete chaos. Before the sun even came up, people's phones were already buzzing. Notifications started flooding every social media platform, and within a short time one shocking rumor began spreading everywhere. Fans and celebrities alike were suddenly paying attention because people online believed something unexpected might be happening behind the scenes between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma. As the story spread, many users began saying that if even part of the rumors were true, the situation could turn into one of the most dramatic celebrity relationship stories people have seen in years. The discussion grew quickly because the three names involved already attract a lot of public attention. Late the previous night, social media users who like to investigate celebrity news started putting together a timeline that seemed confusing. It began with a strange photo, followed by an unusual comment that caught people's attention. Soon after, someone claiming to have inside information shared what they said were private messages. According to those messages, Papoose may have reached out to Remy Ma again in private. One message reportedly said that maybe they should talk about everything that happened. Another reply suggested that it might not be too late to fix things. Once those messages started circulating, the internet reacted immediately. For months, fans had been watching Claressa Shields proudly share moments from her relationship with Papoose. She posted photos, showed expensive gifts, and shared romantic moments online. Because of that, the idea that something else might be happening behind the scenes surprised many people and quickly became a major topic of discussion across the internet.
You did that, but you didn't have to. You didn't have to get it from me, but I appreciate you. I wonder what this is. This is my biggest ever, too. Lord. Lord have mercy. Don't tell me you got a big, gigantic purse. Look at you. Mind you, I don't have no Louis, This is nice! Bricks! Whoa! Oh my God. Okay. Wow. The gym bag?
Well, that's a duffel. So, you try that?
Dad, I'll take this one to the gym. I'll put gym clothes in here. I'm about to go to the gym, little baby. Yo, she rich for real. Yeah, I'll come to the gym for the little bag. Gotta buy something for Christmas. Yes? Oh, thank you, baby. That's so cute. Thank you. And this one more? It's a nice bag, yo. You do not have to do that. Let's see. This is Lord. Other way. Oh. What? Nah, bro. You ain't have to do that, bro. What?
And it matches the whole thing.
Oh, I can't wait to throw my bag to the airport on a. What? It customized. Ain't we going to Miami? And I'm about to run to Miami, boy. So y'all knew my man had to come through for the baddest for his queen. He came, Louis Vuitton cup, come right there with the travel with Merry Christmas.
For a long time, Claressa Shields openly spoke about Papoose in her videos. She often called him my man with confidence, and many people believed their relationship was strong and serious. Fans watched those clips and felt like they were seeing a real connection between them. Everything seemed clear on the surface. But suddenly, people online began asking a question that many had avoided before. What if the story everyone believed was not the full truth? Some started wondering whether Papoose and Remy Ma might be slowly reconnecting in private while Claressa continued to defend her relationship in public. That idea alone was enough to send social media into a frenzy. Not long after the rumors started spreading, Claressa went online and responded. Her reaction was short but powerful. She wrote only 3 words, "You'll believe anything." Instead of ending the speculation, that brief comment actually made people even more curious. Many felt the message sounded defensive, and it pushed the internet to investigate the situation even further. Within hours, fans began searching through older videos, past posts, and clips that had already been online for months. Suddenly those same videos looked different when people watched them again. Small details that once seemed harmless were now being questioned. Then the situation escalated when a voice recording began circulating online. The clip was said to come from someone close to the situation, although the person speaking did not reveal their identity. In the recording, the voice made a statement that shocked listeners. The person claimed that he had been speaking with both women. Even though no names were directly mentioned, many people online quickly assumed they knew who the voice was talking about. If that claim is true, it suggests that the connection between Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma may be far more complicated than it appears in public. From the outside, fans had been seeing happy photos, expensive gifts, and affectionate messages shared on social media. But behind those posts, there could be private conversations, emotional disagreements, and difficult moments that the public never sees. Some insiders have even hinted that a serious confrontation may have already happened between the three of them. If that is true, whatever was said during that meeting could completely change how people understand the situation. The rumors did not slowly grow over time. They exploded almost instantly. As soon as those mysterious messages began circulating, the internet did what it always does during celebrity drama. People started reviewing every post, every video, and every comment connected to Claressa Shields, Papoose, and Remy Ma. During that search, fans noticed something small at first but difficult to ignore. For months, Claressa had been posting frequently about her relationship with Papoose. She shared pictures, videos, loving captions, and even playful disagreements that made their connection seem passionate and real. However, right when the rumors about Papoose and Remy Ma began spreading, her posting patterns suddenly changed, which only made people even more suspicious about what might be happening behind the scenes.
The more you try to push Remy Ma out the equation, the more she stands out in your equation, okay? Because you can control what you respond to, and she can't control it, y'all. Like, a lot of people in the comment section of that recent post about where Papoose was for the holidays, well, I guess that triggered her because she felt the need to defend her man, and also in that same sentence say that's his ex-wife. Well, y'all, let me know in the comment section, has Remy Ma and Papoose finally out of divorce? Has that been finalized? Because the last time I checked, I don't recall that ever being handled. Ever. Like, I think they're still legally married. So, unlike Yandy and Menezes, them two were really locked down, for real.
Y'all, Claressa Shields is overly hated, and we gotta talk about it. The level of scrutiny that she deals with online, she had to deal with that before she had the fame and money to cope with that. If you didn't know, she had a really, really rough upbringing, and she's always needed to defend herself. So it would make sense for her to always need to be preemptively defensive, you know? And you gotta think about it. Every time she comes online, people are always coming at her, whether it's about her not being one of the greatest women fighters in history, and she is, or if they just do something simple like attack how she looks. And they do that a lot, and that's crazy because she's beautiful, and I don't understand. Or they might talk about how she talks, and you gotta understand, she's had a career being hit in the head, bro. All of them, they just kind of talk like that. That's how they are. And I want to bring up Papoose real quick because the nigga's at least 15 years older than her. So she wasn't rich growing up, but she did eventually become her family's breadwinner. So she's kind of used to having leeches. And I don't want to call her family leeches, but she's talked about certain people in her family using her before. She said that. Papoose being around her and not really doing much, it's just something she's been accustomed to. So she's not even thinking about some shit like that.
At this point, Claressa wants Papoose more than she wants her career. I did this video that said that Papoose is going to have to raise Claressa Shields. And not even a week later, she's rolling around in Louis Vuitton, spreading money in a bizarre fashion. One video, he was with her. The next video, she's by herself. Then she goes home pretty much saying, my man, my man, my man. This is the beginning of a woman who's very severely insecure. And it's sad to watch because this is Claressa Shields. But in that video, I talked about men, specifically men from certain states, like now in this particular case, New York, but I'm sure it's all 50, they don't like this kind of stuff. So not knowing what to say, not knowing how to carry yourself, not knowing how to act. And because we know Claressa wants Papoose more than she probably wants her career at this point, this is going to cause her a lot of problems. I predict, though, that if she continues to act like this, I don't see them making it. Like, it's too much public embarrassment, too many pieces that are going out on her. Folks are talking about, people are jealous. No, babies, nobody's jealous of Claressa Shields. The women who are speaking up on it, the majority of ones, I'm not talking about the ones that are in the comments, the majority of people want her just to recognize who she is, go out there, whip some ass, get your belts, and then move on. But that's not what she appears to be doing. Like, she'll slide it in every now and again, but all of her conversation now is tailored around Papoose, and Papoose don't like that shit. Men don't really be feeling that. I don't know why women think that you keep yelling, my man, is going to excite a nigga. It just doesn't, and it speaks more about where she is mentally than anything else. I'm telling you, he's 5 seconds from telling.
Silence from the people involved. To most people, a few hours might not seem like a big deal. However, for those who follow celebrity drama closely, that quiet period felt extremely long. During that same time, a new clip suddenly began spreading across social media. The short video showed a man who looked like Papoose walking into a building in New York late at night. The camera was shaky and the lighting was poor, so it was not completely clear. Still, many viewers believed they recognized him immediately. What made the clip spread even faster was something the person filming whispered. The voice quietly said that the building was connected to Remy Ma's studio. The situation online changed very quickly. For several hours, there was almost complete. That one sentence was enough to create a storm of speculation. People online immediately started asking questions. Some wondered if Papoose had simply stopped by for a casual reason. Others believed it suggested something much bigger. The idea quickly formed that maybe he had been meeting Remy Ma privately without anyone knowing. As soon as the clip appeared, people began studying every second of it. Some viewers said the video did not prove anything. They argued that the image was too blurry to confirm who it was, but others felt convinced that it was clear evidence. To them, the timing looked suspicious because the rumors about his connection to Remy Ma had already started circulating earlier. The drama became even more intense when another leak appeared. This time it was not a video. Instead, it was a screenshot that claimed to show a private conversation through text messages. The image showed short messages between Papoose and someone whose name was saved with only the letter R. The words in the screenshot sounded emotional and reflective. One line said that maybe they had rushed the ending of something important. The reply simply said maybe. Those few words were enough to send social media into another wave of debate. No one was able to confirm whether the screenshot was real. Despite that, thousands of people began sharing it as if it were proof. The reason the message created such a reaction was because of the long history between Papoose and Remy Ma. For many years, they had been known as one of hip-hop's most loyal couples. Their relationship had survived many difficult moments. Remy Ma had spent time in prison, and during that period Papoose publicly supported her and defended their marriage. Fans often praised him for staying committed during those years. The speaker claimed to have witnessed a tense moment involving Claressa, Papoose, and Remy Ma at a private event. According to the story, the three had ended up in the same room. What supposedly happened next sounded like something from a reality show. The voice said there were raised voices, accusations, and old arguments resurfacing. The tension reportedly became so strong that security staff had to step in to prevent the situation from becoming physical. The most chilling part of the recording came at the end. The voice whispered that the people involved believed no one had recorded the argument, but someone actually had. If that recording truly exists and ever becomes public, it could reveal